Are you considering selling and you've heard it many times already that now is the time to sell, but you're kind of unsure of where to start? In today's video, I'm going to give you tips of how to get your house listing ready, as well as some ideas to get you the most for it. Hey everyone, it's Kristen Gomes with Gomes Selling Homes, brokered by eXp Realty. As always, thank you so much for checking back into this channel, and if you're new around here, you're really going to want to hit that subscribe button below. We put together a number of real estate videos designed just for you. Let's jump right into today's video. So my first suggestion for getting your house listing ready is to declutter. The moment that you've decided to sell is when you should really start packing and getting rid of things. If it's yard sale season, put up that sign and get everything into the driveway because you need to get rid of things. You want to declutter as much as you can because when a buyer walks into a cluttered home versus a decluttered home, that decluttered home is always going to appear more open, airy, and larger. Next up is brightening up the space. It's not always down to paint, but paint really does play a factor when it comes to having your house appear brighter. Gray is still having its moment, so I'm going to suggest to you either white or a lighter gray color to help market your home to a lot more buyers. And it's not always just paint, but opening up the curtains, swapping out the heavier, darker colored curtains for lighter and airier helps let the natural light into the house. Every showing that I have at the house, I'll open up the blinds, draw the curtains, and put on at least one light in every room to help brighten up the space. It's all about a feeling with buyers. In a dark room versus a light, airier space, is two very different feelings for them. I think you can take a guess which one they prefer. Another tip I have for you is fixing those small maintenance issues. Clogged gutters, leaky sinks, holes in the drywall, those small things that you've been living with and pushing off, we want to fix those before you list your house. Even if it's something slightly larger and it's going to cost you $100 for a contractor or handyman, 9 times out of 10 buyers are going to overestimate. So it's always best to get those smaller maintenance issues fixed prior to listing. So at this point, you want to ask yourself, when is the last time this place has been updated? A lot of buyers prefer move-in ready, modernized homes. And it's not just kitchen and bathrooms that I'm talking about. It's also outlet face covers, doorknobs, hardware on the kitchen cabinets. Those small things is what buyers are picking up on. And when they see those almond colored faceplates immediately walking in, they can already be thinking to themselves that they're going to have to update a lot. Speaking about kitchen and baths, if it hasn't been updated in 20 years, there are some smaller projects that you can do to help modernize the house itself and appeal to more buyers. Have you ever heard of a snap judgment? That's what happens when a buyer sees that initial first picture on your listing online or within the first seconds of them walking up to the property. That's why curb appeal is so important. Your house wants to look just as good on the outside as it does on the in. Invest in cleaning up the yard, whether it's power washing, planting seasonal flowers, sprucing up the front door, putting down a nice welcome mat, some flower pots with seasonal flowers really helps the house pop. Work with the season you're selling in and really play it up with the character of your home. The next tip is to depersonalize your home. I'm sure you have beautiful family pictures that I've seen in many clients' houses, but a buyer walking through the property sees your personal family photos and they have somewhat of a mental block envisioning the house as theirs when they see your faces all over it. So I'm going to advise you to take down those family pictures, delicately put them in a box for the next couple of months, and that can be the first box that you open in your new home. So when you're ready to list, an important part of the process is starting to interview agents. A lot of people will go with the first agent that they're referred to or find online, but don't do enough research into finding out what that agent has to offer. Are you okay with an agent that's taking phone photos and putting it online and no actual marketing plan for your house? Or do you want to work with someone that has a custom design plan just for you, uses professional photography, videographer, virtual tours, sponsored social media campaigns, and really puts in the work for you? These are the questions you have to ask, and I advise you to speak with at least 2 to 3 agents before you make a decision. Another important part to understanding what agents have to offer is finding out how they communicate. Are they gonna list your house and not speak to you for months on end until you get an offer in? I call my clients on a weekly basis to let them know how many showings we've had over the course of the week, if there's any properties that have sold in the area similar to theirs, and keeping an eye on the market for them so they understand that I'm here for them no matter what. Effective marketing and communication skills are two major components to a great real estate agent. So my question of the day is, as a seller, are you okay with an agent that's doing the bare minimum, or would you rather position yourself with someone that's setting the expectation high and delivering results, blowing those expectations away? As you know, I'm a licensed real estate agent in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And if you're interested in knowing your home's current value in this market, I'm going to drop a link in the description below where you can get your home's value in less than 30 seconds. If you have any questions with it, feel free to reach out to me. If not, I'll be seeing you on the next video.